Hey YouTube, what's going on? Abyssalwave here, and I know this video is coming out really late, but this has recently come out, and I can only really do a video on it after raid, and that is the patch 7.3 stuff is coming on PTR, and that is the new raid that is coming out, the new zone, obviously, which is Argus, and you can actually do the questline right now, and I'm not going to show the questline, because it's actually a really cool questline. If you want to hop on PTR and do it for yourself, I don't really want to spoil it, but we are currently on Argus. Let me open up my world map, and yeah, there's 3 different zones that you can look at. Weakaura, which is where the new raid is, I'll talk about that in a second, and then there's this Sturgeon Wake, which is kind of glitchy right now. I don't think that's exactly what it's supposed to look like, but we are right now on the brunt of Argus, and it's giving us some quest lines to do right now, so you can kind of play around with them. But we're going to talk about the new raid coming out, because we can actually see what all the bosses are. So we're going to take a look at that now. Now, there's some extremely lore-heavy bosses in this. Now, we have some that we haven't really heard of. Growthy Worldbreaker, Hounds of Sargeras, of course. But then we get into actual titans that we will be fighting. Eonar the Lifebender, which I'll put a model up on the screen of her, but she is actually a titan, and she was a titan that was slain by Sargeras. So I don't really know how they're bringing her back in. Maybe he resurrected her, maybe she is now a demon. I can't really speculate that. It's really cool that we're actually fighting a titan. I don't think we've ever fought a titan. We fought minions of titans, we fought old gods, but we haven't actually fought a titan that has been corrupted. And there were actually 3 titans, well, 2 titans, and I'll talk about the 3rd one later. But then if we scroll down a bit, the other lore intensive one is Varamathras. And if you actually recognize this guy, if you're a horde, or if you were ever a horde, he is actually used to be in the Undercity back in Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and half of Wrath of the Lich King. So he used to be a quest giver, but he was later slain or defeated and replaced with Bragor Bloodfist. But he used to give you this quest line, which I can't think of it off the top of my head. And then another huge lore-intensive character that we actually get to fight is Aggramar. So for those of you who don't know Aggramar and his lore, Aggramar used to be a student of Sargeras back when he was the champion of the Pantheon. And when Sargeras went mad, he actually took the place of champion of the Pantheon, but later Sargeras actually slayed him. So it's kind of confusing to me how we're bringing back these slain titans. I don't know how Sargeras is managing to do that, because I'm assuming it's Sargeras. However, it might not be Sargeras, but I'm not sure how they're bringing back these intensively lore-heavy characters and these incredibly strong beings. But then the final boss of Antaurus the Burning Throne, and if you don't want any spoilers, I recommend you click off the video right now, because I'm about to give the spoiler of the final boss. The final boss is Argus. So Argus, and people are speculating that this is the actual world soul Argus that lives within the planet. So for those of you who don't know, the planet has been heavily corrupted by Sargeras, Kil'jaeden, and Archimonde. So it's just, you can see it up in the sky. It's completely falling apart. So Argus is a corrupted world soul, corrupted by Sargeras and the Fel. So we're actually going to maybe fight a world soul itself. That is pretty crazy. I actually am really looking forward to that, because yes, it's amazing to fight Kil'jaeden and Gul'dan. Those are intensively lore-heavy characters in and of their own right, but actually fighting Argus itself, that's pretty crazy. And fighting Aggramar, Eonar, and all these other intensively lore-heavy characters, also just amazing. Really looking forward to that. But then let's talk about the other things that we have, and that is, I'll bring that up now, the Argus world bosses that are coming out. You can actually see them now. You can't fight them. They're not actually put in yet. They're models or anything, but we are getting a bunch of new world bosses. And we're also getting a new mount, which I'll put on the screen here. It is an incredibly creepy mount. I don't really like it at all. I don't know if it flies or not. If it does, that's even more fucking creepy, so kind of hope it doesn't. But I just wanted to make this video to show you guys what is coming up in 7.3 and the first little bits of information we have been given about Argus itself, because it's pretty exciting that we're actually going to be traveling to a whole nother planet. We haven't really, well, we did that in Burning Crusade and Draenor, but those were just teleports. We're actually going to be traveling to another planet. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, at least. So tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you excited for Argus? What do you guys think about the bosses that we're going to be given in Argus? Now, this has not confirm whether this is the final raid of the expansion, but it's looking, you know, we're fighting Argus itself, so it's looking very likely. However, it has never been confirmed that this is going to be the final boss or the final raid of the expansion. So tell me what you guys think down below, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.